it's Alicia from Adventures of Stitching, and I'm so happy to be back with you today. It's been a month. I have had the best stitching month I think I've ever had as far as progress goes. I have 3 finishes. One is an FFO already, and then I have 1 new start and 14 whips. Well, 14 projects. I think I might have added in all my finishes. So let's go ahead and get started because I have a lot to talk about. The first one, I guess I'll share my finishes first. This is my Gilmore Girls piece. It's from the Black Needle Society. It's Autumn and Stars Hollow. And it's on 14 count, 2/1 full cross. There we go. I finished this in here, and I don't have the day I finished this, but I did about 1,000 stitches to finish it this last month in April. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do to fully finish, so it will probably just hang out for a while. Next year they release all the patterns for the rest of the seasons, and I kind of want to do like a flat fold situation where I can switch them out seasonally. So anyways, it might even be a few years before this is finished. Who knows? We'll find out together. The next finish I have is just a little one. It is a Mill Hill kit called Happy Camper, and there it is. It's so cute. This was a birthday present from Angie, Angie Slowly Crafts, for my birthday, and I couldn't wait to get into it. This is my first ever beading project, and it was great practice. Sorry, it's great practice for my Mirabilias, which are a long way off from needing beaded, but now I feel a little bit more confident. So if you want this, it's MH18-1721. I don't know if you can see that. Happy Camper. That was a fun stitch to do in between all of these big heavy ones. Then last but not least, this is my mini blue-eyed tiger. Artwork by Colin Bogle, and it's from Artisy, and I have him framed. Look at that. Sorry, the glare is crazy. I know some people do these without glass, but I just like the protection of glass. I really don't know how. That's pretty good there. We'll just stick with that. But look at those eyes. Oh, so cool. This is on 18 count, 2/1 stitch, full cross, sorry. 2/1 full cross. I started this in August of 2022 with Irene from Stitches in the Tropics, and I just got one of those certificate frames because he was miraculously, his finished size is 8.5 by 11 perfectly, so I just put him in the frame, and I can even show you it's a mess in the back, so don't make fun of me, but I really did it originally to try to just see if it looked okay, and then I was like, you know what, that works for me. We're just gonna leave it like that. We're gonna put him on the wall down here. He's not going back to Ohio. We have a room that I have kind of semi-decorated to be sort of jungle safari, so he just goes perfect in there. The coloring is incredible. So I put 9,066 stitches in him in April. I was pushing for that finish, and I got it. I finally got it. So for the month of April, I did 17,794 stitches, and that's not including my Mill Hill. I didn't count my stitches on that, so who knows? It might have even been 18,000. I'm not expecting that to happen again at all this year. It would be great, but that was a lot. I'm just saying that was a lot. So on to whips. The first one is A Church for All Seasons by Charting Creations. A bunch of us ladies are doing this together. We started this for Angie's birthday last year. This is a 5% by 25 project for me, so I'm kind of focusing on it extra. I feel like my camera isn't where I want it to be. Maybe I need to do over here. Yeah, that's more natural. That's weird. So this month I focused on the sky, and I sort of made a block of where spring is sort of supposed to end. And then this last week I went down in this corner and I started filling in some of that confetti in that bush. This is 28 count fabric, 2/110 stitch. And I did 2,127 stitches, and it's at 9,126 out of 247,500 stitches. It's 3.69% complete. I am on a good track to finish that 5% goal this year, so it might even end up with a stretch goal, but we'll see. The next one is my Dimensions Gold Kit, Northern Night. I am doing this. I came late to the party, but I'm doing this with Angie from Angie Slowly Crafts and Joe's the Budget Stitcher here on YouTube. They kindly let me tag along at the end because it took me so long to actually buy this kit and start it, even though I loved it right when they were doing it. I got 406 stitches. These are all tent stitches, and I did these gray and these pinks. There's, I think, 2 different pinks. Yeah, there's 2 different pinks in there, and I did that gray above that line and up. And I think, oh, I didn't show you the cover picture. Here's the cover picture. So I started in the middle, so I'm like right in here, and I'm thinking I'm going to go up because I don't really want to go over here and get this done first, or him. I kind of want these guys done near the end. So I'm gonna go up and then try to fill in, I don't know, a page, whatever a dimensions page is. This is artwork by Abraham Hunter, and if you know me, you know he is my favorite artist of all time. So back to progress. This is on the kit fabric. It's the 16 count Ada. So that one's fun. Thank you, ladies, for letting me join you. And then again, shout out to these. I love these. It's like a storage clipboard, and I think I got this one at Walmart for $9, $10. They're perfect because the whole kit and caboodle fits in this, and then you put your pattern under the clip for the clipboard and you highlight right there, so it's not going anywhere. One of my favorite purchases I've ever made because it's just made my life easy. The next one I worked on was my mini Red Panda from Heaven and Earth Designs by Sheena Pike, which it is now retired, so I'm sorry if you wanted it and you don't have it. So here she is. I got 350 stitches. I have 488, oh, that's the wrong one. 350 stitches is right. I have 6,418 out of 84,500. It is 7.60% complete. And I think what I did was I filled in a little bit under her chin, did some of her whiskers and her nose, and then made a little note for where her eyes are. This is another 28 count to over 110 stitch. I'm doing this with Angie. I don't even remember when we started this. I have my brain is on a cold fog. I feel pretty foggy, so if I'm not all on top of it, you know, that's it. I feel fine, but I can tell I'm not 100%, so bear with me. Farm stand. Mini farm stand by Donna Gelsinger from Heaven and Earth Designs. I started this with Leanne from Small Town Stitches. leap day this year. We had done, started the big one, the regular one, and it was just too many stitches for the amount of projects we have. It's just too many. So this is where I am. This is a 25 count, I believe, 25 count Lugana. I did 310 stitches, and I'm 488 stitches out of 78,975, 0.62% complete. And the funny thing is, I was really trying, you guys. I was really trying to do a diagonal on this. I think I'm a rebel, because that's not at all a diagonal. So this one may not end up being that unless it grows into this. Leanne also sent me this project bag, and she made us matching ones for this project specifically. So thank you, Leanne. There's more from her later. I have everything designated though, so it'll just come up as we go. So that one is fun. The next project is my Grand Library Supersize Max Color. It's by Amy Stewart from Heaven and Earth Designs. This is on 32 count Lugana. I'm doing 1/1 tent stitch with CXC floss. And here I am. I actually have more done on here, so it will look like more than what my stats are, because I worked on it yesterday, and yesterday, as you know, is still May, the next month. So I'm using stats from April. So I did 529 stitches. I'm at 15,000 something out of 715,284. I am 2.12% complete. So I am working on filling in these coins. This is the bottom of the shelf, and this is kind of the bottom of the page, and I'm just sort of like gonna be not making clean lines in here. I'm trying to get into the whole blending thing to try to not have page lines. So there's that. But this one is just going, I'm just really in the mood for this right now. So you might see a lot of progress in May for that. So here's some up close. I love it. Looks so good. I'm doing, this is also a 5% by 25 project, and that is going to be a big one. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna make it because it's a lot of stitches. I think I need like 20,000 stitches to get to 5%, I think. So I put it on there because I would love to get there, but I'm not holding my breath. The next one, we're gonna go ahead and do my new start. This is the other project bag that Leanne made for me. She sent these floss floss boards, I don't know, and little scissors. I love these scissors, and a floss ring, and then the project bag. So she did hot pink because I love pink, and coffee because obviously I love coffee. So I love this so much. She is so good at this. Leanne, we're gonna get you a side hustle. So you might have had a little glimpse of the project that I put in here. This is my new start. It's Sunset in Venice. I started this during 24 hours of cross stitch, so I did it last Friday, and I'm just getting it all set up because it was a mess. This will work. There we go. This one I am successfully doing on a diagonal. This is a 25 count Lugana, but it is like that. It's got a print on one side and it's plain on the other. And honestly, there's no reason other than I wanted to see something pretty while I stitched full coverage. Because you just do these for so long that it can get boring to just look at white or cream. So I'm in this corner and I have done 702 stitches. out of 75,075 stitches. And it is already almost at 1%. It's at 0.94%. So, yeah, look at that. Very exciting. Me and Angie started a Venice piece together. Hers is a Leonid Afromov from Artisy. But we both had Venice pieces we wanted to start, so we started them together for our friendiversary, because it's been 2 years. Like, I can't believe it. It's been 2 years since I connected with her. Sorry, I am constantly looking at my notes because I have so much information down here. Okay, next one is Simple Pleasures. It's by Chris Dunn from Pain Free Crafts, and I believe this one is on 25 count 2/110 stitch. I was doing extreme cross country, gave that up because I was getting tired of doing dark brown, and now I'm completing a page down here. Can you see that? I don't know, such a mess. So there we go. I almost have that page finished. I think this is even just 1 or 2 colors, and then there's a few right in there that I have to go in and do. This one got 327 stitches. It's 8,367 out of 124,000. It's 6.75% complete. And a bunch of people are doing this pattern. It's very popular, and it's called, I think there's a hashtag of Simple Pleasures Sal. So if you want to see more, go ahead and look that up. The next one is Wonder Woman from Tilton Crafts. I got this one on 32 count, I believe. It's 1/110 stitch with CXC floss. I know for a fact I worked only on her hair right here. 387 stitches of black because I'm doing extreme cross country by color. So I picked the black and we're just going with it. It's I have 3,304 stitches in out of 122,500. It is 2.70% complete. This one might as well already be a 5% by 25 goal, because I'm just gonna effortlessly get there this year, I'm sure, from the amount of times I want to pull it out. So that was my birthday start. The next one is God Shed His Grace by Abraham Hunter. This is from Artisy, and I have the medium version of the chart. It's on 25 count. It's 2/110 stitch, and I didn't get very much done on this one. I'm working on the diagonal, 20 stitch across diagonal, and I just worked some of these real light stitches in. I did 216. So it's at 15,076 stitches out of 135,000. It's 11.17% complete. Isn't that beautiful? This has to be probably my favorite whip. And I know you're not supposed to have favorites, but I might actually have some. The next one was kind of a replacement focus piece for when I finished my tiger. This is Cozy Winter Evening. It's a Heaven and Earth design. It's the mini version, and its artist is Uliana Babenko, I believe. So here it is. I got a lot done. I'm doing this 814, so it's this maroon color, and I am going to town. I did 2,078 stitches in April. It is around, because I've done some in May already, but it's around 16,364 stitches in out of 79,300. It's 20.64% complete. Look at that. I've got a lot more of the 814 to go. I think I still have 5,000 stitches left. This is a 27 count Linda, and I'm doing 2/110 stitch on that, and It will be my next focus in May. I think I'm really going to push for a 2024 finish. I don't know about that though. We'll see. The last WIP I have to share with you, I feel like I flew through those. Do you feel like I flew through those? I am kind of rushing. I've been trying to film this all day, and for one reason or another, it's not worked out well at all. But okay, last WIP is my Hummingbird from Light Unicorn Designs. I did 273 stitches in this. It's at 14th, nope. This is where all my numbers are askew because I had to go through on the pattern and say that I finished all the white stitches, even though I'm not doing them because I've got the blue fabric. But for some reason the pattern said that you have 15,000 white stitches to do the background. I'm not doing that. So anyways, I think I'm about 5% done on it, and that's all we're gonna get. I'm right in the belly. I think this is working out the chest, and then his head or her head is gonna be there with the beak. Wings are gonna be going out like this way, so you really can't see it much because I don't have many of the purples in yet, but this is a 28 count. I think it's a Lugana. I'm not even sure. I think it's called Glacier from Picture This Plus. I really don't know if that's right or not, but I think it is. So that is 2/110 stitch as well. So that's that. Those are my WIPs. I'm going to share my sock knitting because I've been working on these a little bit. I don't know if I shared that yeah, I think I did a long time ago. I shared that I finished one of them. So, and we tried it on. These are for my husband, so we made sure they fit his foot before I went into the second one. But here's where I am on the second sock. So, this is fun. I really am only doing like 1 or 2 rows every so often, so it's taking me forever. But I'm okay with that. I kind of grab it to go in the car. If I'm going to be waiting in the car for anything, I'll grab my knitting for that. Leanne also sent a lot of random DMC along with those project bags, and it's because she has almost fully converted over to having CXC, and she just had so much DMC that she just unloaded on us, I guess. She also sent a nice gift to Rainey and Angie. So thank you, Leanne. I have separated them all and put them in individual baggies for the color blocks they're in, so the number blocks. So I've got like 100s, 200s, 300s. I've got those all each in their own baggie, and then I snuck my own stash of replacement floss in here. That just blew my mind. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, and you went over the top. You did not have to send anything, but it's so special that you did. So thank you, Leanne. What else? Oh, I guess I'll go through May plans. Even though it's May already, I feel like I'm behind because of this cold. It knocked me off my feet for a few days. I am doing kind of a mania. It's like 1 start a week type mania. It's not really that manic. Maybe a mania. Maybia. But I started Rivendell from Country Magic Stitch. That was on May 1st. A lot of us did. So if you're on Instagram, you probably saw that we started that already. I won't be showing that until my next update, just to try to keep it cohesive and on track. I'm going to be starting this Dimensions kit. It's Cafe by the Sea, I think is what it's called. I'm starting that with Angie in a week or so. Also in a week, I joined the Frosted Pumpkin Sal, their mystery Sal, the Arctic animals. I'm so excited. I haven't done one from them at all, and they had me at puffins and polar bears and narwhals and seals. I'm like, yes. And constellations with glow-in-the-dark floss, like, come on. It's gonna be good. So that starts May 9th, I believe, or the pattern launches May 9th and we start the 17th. I'm not quite sure, but I am signed up, have the pattern. I bought fabric and the floss and or the specialty floss. I have the DMCs that I'm going to use. So that's one. And then this other pattern, I haven't actually hit the buy button yet, but I will. It is so up my alley. I nicknamed him Sherduck. Sherduck Holmes, I think is what I called him, but it's so cute. It made me laugh. I'm going to be doing him, but I have to get fabric for him. I think there's a Mrs. Duck, but I don't like that one quite as well. I might even share that picture too. Yeah, there's something about it. It's not quite as quirky, I guess. I don't know. And then there might be one other start thrown in there, but I don't really have a plan for it yet, so I'm not gonna talk about it unless I start it. So stitching plans though, I want to throw in some dailies. We know that Cozy Winter Evening is going to be my replacement daily focus stitch. My Mickey and Minnie is also going to be a daily focus stitch, so I might alternate them. I have end goals now for both of them, so we'll see which one ends up getting more attention. And then the Rivendell one that I just started, I kind of want to make that a daily 30 for the month of May, but we'll see. Again, I make all these grand plans and then don't tend to follow through that great. But it's fun to make plans, it's fun to break plans. So I guess the life update, not much. I got a cold, and then, you know, as spouses do, I lovingly shared it with my husband, so now he's down with it. He's a couple days behind me, so I'm giving him all of the methods that I use to help get through it. We are headed back home to Ohio tomorrow. So prayers for our safe travels there. I think it should go pretty smoothly, but you know, extra prayer covering is always welcome for that. I really want to get back to my garden so I can start planting. I'm behind. Usually I like to start seeds indoors and get ahead of the game, but I think I'm just going to be on track with the game this year. I do have garlic that I planted in the fall. I'm excited to see where that's at now, and I can't wait. I have some prep to do on my garden beds though. And then in some exciting news, we had a truck that we left down here last year because it was having some problems and we had just fixed it. So we just kind of left it here and decided to deal with that later, and Ken finished it up, and we have been trying to loosely sell it all winter with us being down here, and we just sold it the other day just in time for us to go back home. So praise God for that. He came through, and the guy who bought it loves it so much, so we know it went to a good home. So that's probably all of my life stuff. Everything's good, and just normal daily routine, so not much to share other than what I've already shared. So I hope you guys have a great May, and thank you so much for your response on my 24 hours of cross stitch vlog and my tiger post that I put on Instagram. You guys are the most loving community I have ever seen, and I felt that in my heart and soul, and I just want to say thank you so much. I love every one of you that has come back to watch me over and over and over. But with that being said, I will see you all next month, and stitch like the wind.